The ULTIMO Density Meter is a market-proven, inline, non-invasive device based on proprietary technology that was developed to, among other things, eliminate the need to use nuclear densitometers in process control for slurries and other high-percent solids materials. Any process that includes abrasive, coarse, and high solids content is well suited for the ULTIMO meter. Any process that currently uses a nuclear density meter is a prime application as well. If you are using nuclear and are experiencing instability with the measurement, you can rely on the ULTIMO meter to make stable measurements, increase productivity, and save labor by not having to do frequent recalibrations. If you are using nuclear, the ULTIMO meter can relieve you of the permit and administrative processes that can be a burden. Also, if you are only using nuclear on a few measurement points, you may have other measurement points that will benefit from having real-time information. If you are not now using nuclear, then the ULTIMO meter can eliminate the labor of taking and evaluating samples. Let's look at some of the specifics about the ULTIMO meter. It's 100% non-invasive. It has no nuclear drift, no frequent recalibrations, requires no maintenance, no government permits or restrictions, and installs in minutes. It provides fast and easy calibration with or without physical samples, with no process interruption. And finally, it's more accurate, more stable, and a lower cost alternative to nuclear densitometers. How does the ULTIMO density meter work? The following animation says it all. At the core of the ULTIMO density meter is our proprietary vibration-based percussion technology. Here's how it works. The meter's striker receiver module is mounted on the outside of the pipe with ordinary cable straps. This module contains a sensor and a striker mechanism controlled for strike force and duration. It's the unit's only moving part and is rated for 16 years of continuous use without any service. The striker impacts the outside wall of the pipe and creates oscillations of the wall and the material inside the pipe. Oscillation data is then sent to the meter's processing module for analysis to determine the density or percent solids of the process materials. Self-learning software discriminates between valuable and ambient vibrations and automatically adjusts the energy of the percussion to obtain the unique signature created by the vessel and the content material. Advanced algorithms instantaneously and in high resolution analyze the vibration spectrum data and produce high sensitivity and exceptionally precise measurement. Since the ULTIMO density meter is 100% non-invasive, it's not affected by the content material, and as a result, it measures more accurately with 100% uptime and unmatched stability. There's no need for periodic recalibrations or routine maintenance, so it will last longer and have a lower cost of ownership than any alternative instrument. And installation couldn't be easier. It takes just minutes to install. Who is using the ULTIMO density meter today? Our product development has led to field trials with these market-leading companies who were anxious to evaluate our technology. Many of these companies, as well as others, are now very satisfied users of the ULTIMO density meter. The ULTIMO density meter is extremely versatile. It will work well in most, if not all, density measurement applications. It can be installed on any standard pipe and pipe configuration and is unaffected by ambient vibrations that are common in almost all mineral processing applications. We will tell you more on this a little later. The ULTIMO unit is state-of-the-art technology. It is a robust instrument which allows ULTIMO to offer an industry-leading 5-year limited warranty. There is only one moving part to wear, and that item is rated at 16 years of continuous use, and the cost today to replace that one part is less than $1,000. If you already have nuclear devices, compare that cost to the cost of replacing the nuclear source material. A stable, accurate device can make a significant difference in your process efficiency. This comparative graph demonstrates how the ULTIMO meter measures more closely to actual samples than a nuclear device. Here are readings from controlled samples. Here is the ULTIMO unit. Here is the nuclear. Note that the closeness of the ULTIMO to actual can make a big difference in process efficiency. We'll be happy to share a 6-month evaluation report prepared by the world's leading gold producer for more details. The ULTIMO unit was designed to provide the information process control needs all of the time without ever having to recalibrate. What's more, it is stable and easy to install. On the other hand, nuclear is a legacy technology going back more than 50 years and is inherently unstable since it is based on analog electronics. You may have some questions about the ULTIMO device. Here are a few typical ones and some answers. How do I know it will work for me? You can request a free trial before you buy. A no-obligation 30-day trial is available to show how well the ULTIMO unit measures. The trial can be conducted on a line where there is already a nuclear device installed, so you can see firsthand how the ULTIMO unit measures more accurately with perfect stability and 100% uptime. Give some thought to how many points of measurement you have and how many units you may be interested in if the trial works out well. This will allow our engineers to prioritize the trials. What does the unit cost? The ULTIMO density meter costs less to own and operate than nuclear. And the larger the line size, the greater the savings will be. There is no difference in cost regardless of pipe size. For example, over a 15-year period, a plant with just 10 nuclear units will spend several times the original cost of those units just to maintain the license to possess and operate them. Then there is the most significant cost of uncertainty and the need to continue to sample, test, and recalibrate these nuclear gauges to keep them measuring reasonably accurately. Add other recurring administrative costs such as training and insurance, and the total cost to operate nuclear devices can be an unnecessary burden. By contrast, the cost of 10 ULTIMO units will be a fraction of the total true cost of the nuclear units and will yield a payback in about 3 years and avoid almost $1.5 million of unnecessary continuing costs, all with better accuracy and repeatability and 100% uptime. Since the ULTIMO meter is a vibration-based instrument, is it affected by vibrations that are common in a facility? The ULTIMO unit was designed with exactly that in mind. Most of the time, the frequency of a plant's ambient vibration are significantly different than what the ULTIMO unit produces and does not interfere with its accurate measurement. There may also be concerns about pipe liners. Pipe liners add an insignificant amount of mass to the combined mass of the content of the pipe and the pipe itself, so this has never been an issue with an ULTIMO installation. There are many other good questions in the FAQ section of the ULTIMO website. Feel free to explore them. And there are more sources of information. Our product brochure is a good resource and reference for you. Also, be sure to visit the ULTIMO website where there is a lot of other information and documents. Finally, if you would like to learn even more about the ULTIMO meter, our representative can arrange a conference call with the ULTIMO technical team. Our growing network of resellers are trained and equipped to provide on-site installation and service. In newly developing geographic markets, we initiate service and support from our U.S. headquarters. Helping you improve your process control is our goal. Thank you for watching, and feel free to contact us or your representative for any further information.